Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Amy Carter. Powell Orthotics and Prosthetics provides freedom for their patients and helps them achieve personal goals through spirit, support, and science. And today we are joined by Patricia Porta, a patient whose life was changed by Powell Orthotics and Prosthetics. Patricia, welcome to Showcase.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Glad to have you with us. And talk about, how did Powell Orthotics and Prosthetics help you?
Yeah, so they were wonderful. I was using a different provider about 10 years ago and just having a lot of issues. My needs weren't being met. And my husband, who's in medical sales, was at a sales conference and he ran into somebody and they get to talking and they told him about Powell Prosthetics right in Richmond, which is where we live, of course. And I went to see them and I have no regrets. Wow. Michael and the team are fabulous.
That is amazing. And are physical activities easier for you now?
Yes. So one thing that they have really been helpful with is an exercise prosthesis. So this prosthesis that I wear every day moves and I can do certain tasks. My exercise prosthesis is really more for balance and support. It has a very flexible hand on it that has been really helpful in terms of stretches and static exercises and those types of things, and fits well, it stays on, all the good things.
That's awesome. And how did Powell help you overcome, mental challenges?
Yeah. So one thing I can say about Powell is my prosthetist, Michael, always appreciates the urgency or the immediacy of me having a functioning prosthesis because I wear it all day, I use it for doing many things, not only around the house but outside of the house. And whenever I call and say, it's not working or I'm having a problem, Michael tries to get me in right away and get me up and running, sometimes even with spare parts that he might have until he can order new parts for my prosthesis.
Yeah, and that's so important, like you said, to just be timely and attentive, to your needs.
Yes.
How did you choose Powell over other providers?
Yeah, so like I was saying before, I felt like Powell really cared about you, not just as a person with an amputee and a prosthetic device, but they really cared about you functioning daily, being happy, being content, and not only meeting your physical needs, but your mental needs as well.
Wonderful. And would you have any final advice for amputees that may be watching and just need help?
Sure. So one thing that resonates with me always is perseverance and don't give up. There's definitely help out there. If your needs aren't getting met, certainly give others a call, Powell Prosthetics, and not only are their clinicians fabulous, but their front desk staff is right on. They get back to you, they follow up. I have just wonderful things to say about Powell and can't recommend them enough.
That is awesome. And I'm glad you mentioned the staff because I feel like this really is a team effort.
Absolutely.
It's not just one person that you're working with, but kind of share a little bit more about just the importance of having that team of support. Yeah,
that's really, really important because, it's one thing if the clinician is really great, but it's important to have the support staff to also be just as great. And the ladies at the front desk are fabulous. They get back to me, they keep me updated, I feel like they appreciate the urgency of getting things up and running as well, and they really do try to accommodate. So I'm so thankful for that.
And you would say your life's been transformed since joining the Powell family?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Yep, love that group.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Patricia, for sharing your testimony with us. And for those of you all watching, we definitely want to make sure that you know how to get more information. Maybe you are an amputee or you know someone who is. Well, we definitely want to encourage you to reach out and see if Powell is good for you. So you can always go to their website, powellonp.com. You can also give them a call, 804-649-9043. Again, the number is right there on your screen. 804-649-9043. You can also stop by and see them in person. They're located at 2034 Dabney Road, Suite C in Richmond. Again, 2034 Dabney Road, Suite C in Richmond.